Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick demonstration on just the technique I use for weathering some of my Battlestar models. So we're starting off with some Tamiya panel line accent colour in black. Now I've diluted that in another jar, so it's like 50-50 with terps, and I'm just going to use a brush about that size, and we'll just have a little go and see what happens. So I'm just going to slap this on, not too fussy. Don't have to be too careful on the first coat. Okay, just like that. So normally what I do is I wait just a little while. I'll switch brushes because it's a model of such a large thing too. You've got to watch your scale. You know, a streak at this scale, if it's only 1 millimeter wide, it's still 4 meters. So I've got to try and keep things very fine. Now what I've done, I've dipped this is like a 00, or now it's an O brush. I've dipped this in some terps, and what that's going to do is it's going to create a clean spot. It's still a bit wet. So yeah, look, you can take up the pigment and put it back down with this one little brush. So you can create a dark spot, or you can create a light spot. Yeah, it's still a bit wet, so I might just pause for a second. Okay, so that's about a minute. So we'll just see what happens next. Okay, so I'm actually just cleaning certain spots. And you can see that's just put some down, but if you rub a bit more, it'll take some off. So you can add, and then you can take off. Add, take off. So it seems to work pretty well. And you just keep going back, working on the spots you want to, and get a nice little layered effect. So I've got the whole ship to do, so it could take just a little while, I think. Something like that anyway. If you think you need to, or if you, I mean, it's all a matter of choice, you can add a bit more colour. So the next step would be also, if you wanted to put some blast marks or irregular patterns, I'm just going to use this pretty old brush, but I'm looking for one that's the bristles are going to buckle outwards when I do it. So, and this is acting a little bit like watercolours. So just so the edges still bleed in a bit. Oops. God, that looks terrible. Okay. Just keep going. Let's try it with a little bit of turns. Yeah, I think I lost it there. It didn't quite work out. So I'll just try a bit of tissue. Let's get some of our texture back. Yeah, looks a bit. There we go. Try that. Yeah. So but you know, as you go along, you get better at it, you pick up the technique a bit. I'm sort of working from behind the camera too, so yeah. But you know, something like that anyway. Still not quite as good as the first section, but you know, that's what I do anyway. Later, to tone things down a bit, I might use a little bit of grey, and then I might spot a little bit of the brown into it, not too much, just a bit here and there. So that's about it, I think. Yeah, hope it helps. Who knows? Signing off.